On a picturesque Friday evening at Jack Coombs Field in Durham, North Carolina, we're ready for the middle game of an ACC baseball showdown between the Duke Blue Devils and the Pitt Panthers. Last night, Owen Prooks delivered Duke its most dominant start of the season, propelling the Blue Devils back into the top half of the ACC, and tonight Pitt will look to respond as they've done throughout league play. Despite being towards the bottom of the standings, Pitt has won a game in every ACC series so far. They'll look to keep that trend going today, and Duke, now in 8th place, they would be in position to get a bye in the newly revamped ACC single elimination tournament format. And the Blue Devils will have a man on the mound that hasn't made a weekend start since the second week of ACC play. That's Kyle Johnson. Average now up to 364. Murray has raised his hit count from 5 to 8, and he hammers this one deep into center. Back goes Tarpley to the wall. Goodbye! Noah Murray's second home run of the game, and it gives Duke the lead. His first 2 collegiate home runs. The first one tied it, and this one gives Duke a 6-5 lead in the last of the 8th. 4 for 4. The best night of the young career of Noah Murray. Do you open up the paper every morning?
No.
Okay.
I'm not that old.
1-0 fastball. This is lined by Miller in a deep right, and it is gone. Ben Miller with his ACC leading 16th blast of the season. Another opposite field shot at Coombs, and it gives Duke a 7-0 lead. Against William & Mary last week. Rounds, hits one off the glove of Reed. What a recovery on the bare hand. And he gets him. But bases loaded, 2 outs. 2-1. Winslow lines it in a right for a base hit. Gracia in to score. Miller around third. That's a 2-out, 2-run single for Macon Winslow. And he cuts the Pitt lead in half. It's down to 7-5. 0-1 curveball, and Harris stays with it deep into left center. Back to the wall. Gone! A 3-run homer for Sam Harris. And Duke has scored 6 in the 5th to take an 8-7 lead. Harris homers for his 3rd game in a row, and the Blue Devils have erased a 6-run deficit. With Cantwell's bat, and Cantwell delivers into center. LaSala scores the tying run. Padano scores the go-ahead run. Pitt is back in front on Luke Cantwell's 2-run single. 9-8, Panthers in the 6th. Miller smacks one into left field. That's gonna drop, and it gets by Nestler in left, bounced over him, and Gracia will score easily. Ben Miller delivers his 3rd consecutive RBI hit, and it ties the game at 9. 50 RBIs on the season for Ben Miller to lead the ACC. And now Kyle Johnson gets his first at-bat of the season for the Blue Devils. And he rips the first pitch he sees at the plate this season and lines a home run. What a start to 2025 at the plate for Kyle Johnson. It's 6-3. Now the infield will come in once again for Duke. It's another bunt, and again to perfection. Cal Sefcik drops it down and gets an RBI. 2-2. Holcomb deals. Gracia grounds it through the right side, base hit. In to score Rounds. And the throw heading to third base is cut off to try to get Gracia in a run down. And now Miller's gonna break for the plate. The throw to the plate will be late. And Cornell, yet again, cannot get it out on the bases. Duke wreaking havoc running the bases, and they bring home 2 runs on the ground ball and a right, with Miller scoring all the way from first base. 6-0 Blue Devils. Troche still looking for his first collegiate hit. This is his second at bat. 2-1, and he rips this one, and there it is. That one's up the alley in right center. Jackson is home. Luigi getting the wave at third base. Heading for third is Troche. He's got a 2-run triple for his first career hit. And 2-1, and he rips it deep into center. Lausch going back. Lausch out on the track. He's at the wall. Goodbye! Ben Rounds with his first home run as a Blue Devil. And it ties the game at 4. 3-0 to not. Fastball, and he's swinging, and he drills it down the right field line. That is fair. A home run. Preston Knott ambushes the Blue Devils with a 3-0 hack. And another 2-run homer for Northwestern. It's 4-1 in the second. A high towering drive that's just over the foul pole. And on 0-1, he swings and drives it deep into center. Polique going back onto the track at the wall. Goodbye. AJ Gracia sends one out yet again. 5 home runs in his last 7 games. He is locked in. And Duke's out to the early 1-0 lead, 2 batters into the game. This one driven into deep right field over is Albright, right by the line. What a grab by Tyler Albright. He laid out for that one right along the right field line. 1-1. Fastball, high lifts it, left field. This one deep into the corner. Goodbye! A grand slam for Jake Hyde. He's got 6 RBIs over the last 2 innings, and Duke's got an 11-0 lead. Well, Noah Murray leaning on that dugout railing, sunglasses on his cap, big smile on his face. And he hopes that Duke can get the final 3 outs to really make this the Noah Murray game here in 2025. As Duke looks to take the first 2 games of this series, it'll be James Talon tasked with trying to close it out. This is his 14th appearance. Looking for his first save of the season. He was in this role back as a freshman in 2023. When he set the program record with 12 saves. So he's familiar with this role. Started the season as a starter, much like Kyle Johnson, today's starter, did. And this is smoked on the first pitch to Doolin. But a foul ball, 0-1. And after Nard and Easterly have already been used, the next high leverage guy is James Talon, and he tries to put on the finishing touches. Blows a fastball by Doolin. 0-2. Ever since James Talon was shifted into the bullpen, he has looked terrific. 0-2. Fastball and just able to fight it off. 93 to stay alive. Another 0-2. Fastball in there. Strike 3 called. Doolin down looking. Doolin has some words for the home plate umpire. That one around the belt. And Talon bringing the gas. Let's take a look. Borderline call. And now Jaden Melendez. And he takes one low, 1-0. Well, the Pitt Panthers have had a lot of tough losses in ACC play. And very much like last weekend against Virginia, this could follow the same pattern. A game-tying pinch hit single for Gavin Miller, only to be thwarted by a go-ahead home run in the bottom half of the frame. Jaden Melendez would love to help write a new script. He fouls this one straight back. And Pitt just trying to make contact with these 93-mile-an-hour offerings from Talon. Chris Pollard has said Talon's numbers have been off the charts in the bullpen. Lots of swings and misses. And another one there as he blows it by Melendez. Back-to-back strikeouts, and Pitt is down to its final out of the night. All you can do is take that. You're not going to catch up with it. And it's up to AJ Nessler, who has been on base 3 out of 4 times. Lefty on lefty matchup. Fastball. And a check swing, foul ball, 0-1. Duke looking to make it 3 straight wins to begin the homestand. A 1. Fastball high. And the Blue Devils can guarantee they will stay in the top half of the ACC standings. 1-1. Foul back, and Pitt down to its final strike. And a very nice crowd here at Jack Coombs Field on this Friday evening. Gives Talon a round of applause as this one popped up right of home plate, and it'll head up onto the berm. Remain 1-2. It's going to be a fun day here on Duke's West Campus tomorrow. It'll be the spring football game at noon. There'll be lacrosse, men's lacrosse going on at 2 o'clock. We have our series finale here at 1 p.m. Also softball happening on East Campus. The Talon looking to put a close to this one. 1-2. Did he go around? They appealed to third base and he held. So Nessler and the Panthers still alive. Two-two. Fastball sails high, 3-2. So great job here by Nessler to work back in the count. 3-2, and fights it off. And pretty impressive here from AJ Nessler. He has very competitive at-bats. Knows the strike zone well. 8th pitch of the at-bat, and it'll keep on going. Mike Bell calls Nessler an ultra competitor. Can hit to all fields and has these very competitive at-bats. And a very tough matchup here with the lefty Talon. But here comes pitch number 9 of the battle. Another 3-2, and this one is flown into deep center field. Gracia pulls up, he's under it, and that'll do it. A game for Noah Murray. 4 for 4, 2 home runs, and the game winner in the 8th. Duke with a 6-5 victory, and they have taken the first 3 games of this homestand, the first 2 games of this series. And after Kyle Johnson started, the Duke bullpen was pretty dominant between Zakowski, Nard, Easterly, and then Talon gets his first save of the season in the end. Couple strikeouts, and then the great battle by Nessler to end it. Noah Murray will always remember this one. His first career home run back in the 3rd, and then the game winner in the 8th. So Duke takes it by a final of 6-5. They've won the first two of this series. Finale coming tomorrow. For our entire crew here at Jack Coombs Field, I'm Ryan Young saying good night from Durham.